Going back to talking about HR in their role in organizations, I have to take time to go and get a certificate program in HR because I myself could not comprehend why is it that HR was not using the human mechanisms in order to help organizations. One of the things that I have learned about HR is that you have a lot of professionals that come into the HR world because for whatever reason the title or the workload landed in their desk, meaning that they didn't go to getting a certificate or a master's or a bachelor's or master's degree in that area. Human resource throughout history was molded as the necessities of the workplace. HR started doing payroll, right? And then all of a sudden in the 1930s, when unions started being brought into the workplace, they needed somebody to do payroll. That person became the payroll person. And all of a sudden, anything that had to do with people in the workplace, they started adding that into the HR. But not everybody or not every HR professional is built the same way, because depending on the background, depending on their education, and depending on their understanding. That's why HR is constantly being seen as a cost in the ledgers of an organization. Because HR didn't pay attention that they could skill themselves much better in order to be able to be more in an alignment with the C-suite. And that is something that I'm hoping that I can shift to this hour of the day. HR either is very fearful of bringing me in because indeed I can help to work and build a better culture because of the mechanisms that I can bring into the organization. Because I don't go through a very narrow vision about policy and procedures because I don't know any better, right? And HR falls into that process. Policies and procedures is the only thing that they see. Risk is the only thing that they can see, right?